How many profiles do you have, and what is your favorite, and why? I have 8 profiles. That is a syndicate restriction. Before that, when I was just starting out, I had 18 profiles. I was. Uh, how many questionnaires do you have, and is there a favorite one? I have 3 questionnaires right now, and mine is my favorite. It brings me the most money. In all your time working for Syndicate, what was your biggest balance? In all time, I had $1,422. It was the second month of my work there. I was fresh, so to speak. Why do I say fresh? Because it's with time it becomes boring, difficult more mentally than physically. How do you cope with that? What motivates you? What motivates me? My loans motivate me. That's a great topic, by the way. Yeah, it's a joke. In reality, I'm a kind of person for whom it's more like a challenge to make money, to be the best, and also income. To buy something, to achieve a goal. What was your biggest balance for the whole time you've worked for Syndicate? If you're talking around one shift, that must have been around 500. But that is given the fact that I made a gift on this day. Alright, what kind of gift was that? An iPhone? An iPhone? What was the model? iPhone 8, I think. Yeah, iPhone 8. Not bad, not bad. What was the biggest balance in the month? I've earned about 1800, 1700, something like that. Wow, that's a good result. That's the great result. And that's not the limit. I know there are guys who earned even more. Yeah, and that wouldn't be girls working from their questionnaires. That would be translators who are working not only in the Anastasia, no, but only the Prime Date site. All you need to do is work hard and it will all go well. Okay, Nastya, answer this question, please. What time is best to work and what period of time is most profitable? Well, in fact, the best time is the night. That's exactly why I work at nights. It makes sense because when it's day for us, it's night in America. That's the main reason because the target audience is in America. Plus, if I wanted to, if I would like to earn even more money and will not spare myself, I can work until approximately 1 p.m. when the evening comes to America, Las Vegas and California. So the most profitable time is at night and from morning till 1 p.m., right? Yeah, that's right. Okay, in your opinion, what's the most profitable time frame for working? The most profitable from 6 a.m. to about 12 a.m. For how long do you chat and what is your record? Chats always go differently. There is 1 minute chat, and this man can come to you every day in the evening. Every minute, every day, but the longest chat that I had was left. And the longest chat that I had lasted for 9.5 hours. Oh wow. Was that a one-off or was it an ongoing thing? The man would come to chat with you? Well, I got lucky that time. We've chatted for 9.5 hours, then for 7 hours, 6, 5, and it went on for some time. Comes down to luck. Different topics, right? Yes, absolutely different topics. It can be like the favorite topic, politics, Trump. Yeah. And for example, weather, coach, doctor, daughter, son, even the universe. Even questions like that. Yeah, this is a chat, the regular communication with persons, not anything special. If you can communicate with someone and you feel nice and comfortable, and you can make him feel the same, he will be pleased to communicate with you. He'll be coming to you and your chat will last longer. There's no need to force yourself to chat. It's just important to understand when, about what, and with whom. Find common interests. And to find common interests, it's best to view his profile, asking as many questions about his profile as you can. He'll know you're interested in him, boy or girl, and the chat will go on and on. He'll be telling you something at this moment, and you can ask him more detailed questions in general, and it can go on indefinitely until the shift ends. This is elementary psychology. If you want a person to be interested in you, you need to be interested in him. Absolutely right. He'll understand that you're interested and want to show himself off to you. Look at me, I am awesome. And you're like, oh yeah, awesome, you're such an awesome dream man. How long do you chat and what was your personal best? Personal best, 8.5 hours with a man. But I was working full day. And then came home and spent the night talking to him. Because he also logged in. So 8.5 hours. What did you talk about? Well, he was a master, so to speak, and I was a slave. What? Yeah, that kind of fetish. The most important thing is in this line of work is to understand what man wants and give it to him. That's all. He writes something to you and you just say, yes, my master. So 8.5 hours like that. I understand, it's very interesting. Yeah. What kind of difficulties did you experience in the beginning? Like, he says, I'm your master, and you're like, what? No, I'm a pretty relaxed guy when it comes to this. I didn't have anything like that. If a game came in and a girl came in and, oh no, what is that? Who writes like that? Like some interns came in one time, Muslims from Morocco, they're students in Odessa. They were very, very surprised. Yeah, and it was very funny. What was the most difficult thing for you? I don't even know. I don't see anything particularly difficult. I didn't even consider this a job before. Of course it's a job, I get paid, but, you know, but it's easy. Yeah, it's easy for me. Okay, did it take a long time for you to get used to working nights? It was very difficult in the beginning. Could not sleep till 4 a.m. and then go to sleep and not have enough of it. So I had to get up to work. It was very difficult, but I got used to it by the second month. What helps the most? Coffee, energetic drinks, or just good night's sleep? It was energetic drinks in the beginning, but you know, they're very bad for your liver, so I got rid of that and just started doing it on my own. You know, just very motivated, and that's all. How do you handle it when men want to move the conversation to private messages to your email? I just offered this option to a man. Just insert your contact information with the gift. If a man tries to write me a letter or put info in the chat, I just say it's blocked by the website. And if he asks me to write my contact info, I just put dots and ask, do you see it? He says no. I say, well, there you go. The website is blocking it. If he's serious, he sends a gift. I say, just send the cheapest one, it'll be alright. We would get each other's info and start talking outside of the website. This is what I do. I create an email for a girl, put a photo in as a profile picture, and periodically talk to him by mail and say, do you understand? Yeah, I also have to talk on the website, you know. I try to find the right words so he will talk to me on the website. Answer this question, please. How do you roll with punches when a man wants to move your chat to a messenger or email? Well, I don't think that you need to roll with punches in such situations. You need to take the situation to your own hands and pressure the man, so to speak, using all sort of techniques that we already know, or quiet work, saying, for example, that he can give you contact information with a gift. There's a huge number of gifts on the site, from perfume to iPhones. It depends on your imagination on how you can communicate with this man. Often they don't mind. The most important thing is to let him know that this is the only way to send his contact information to the girl. That is, they understand this perfectly well. They do resist sometimes. Like, no, desperate to try to send their data in the chat. But fortunately, this data is not visible because it's blocked. And we tell them that it's blocked, and if they want to do something nice to us, and to make me feel like a lady, a woman, you know, I would be very pleased to receive perfume or an iPhone from you. Yeah. Did I get this right? So you can get the man's email and move your chat there through a gift? Yes, and it's better to convince yourself as well that this is the only way. If you believe it, you can make him believe that. Are there any other ways? Through a phone call, but I personally do not see the benefits in this because I don't receive money for phone calls. I want to receive a big percentage for my big gift, that's it. Nice scheme. Nastya, for how long have you been working for Syndicat and in this area? This area was new for me. I came to Syndicat in mid-December. That is, I've been working for 6 months. Alright. Hi, Nick. Please answer to the first question. How much do you work for the company? And the Syndicate and generally in this area. Specifically in this area, 10 months, and actually in the Syndicate, 10 months. That is the first agency and the only one so far. Got it? Tell me about the advantages of working as a chatter. Advantages of this work is that you can work remotely, even more overtime, not restricting yourself, not limiting yourself to 8 hours. You can work more. As much as you need to earn, you just work as much. Got it? Tell us about the pros of working as a chatter. Well, first of all, it's unlimited income in foreign currency. And it's absolutely not important. There's no limit. No one tells you that you can earn a maximum of $2,000 and that's it. You know you can earn more and you just need to work. It all depends on you. Absolutely. Everything depends on you and your brain. How do you work? How much you think through all of your steps in advance. In any case, it all comes with experience. You said you've been in this area for 6 months, and how quickly did you become a super chatter? I actually can't call myself a super chatter, but I noticed that I started to show high results starting from March or April. That is, of course, you need to practice it at first. Level up your English. I can remember it if you forgot it, or learn it if you didn't know it. Learn psychology. That is, again, everything comes with practice. All right. Where do you prefer working? At home or in the office, and why? I used to prefer to work in the office because there's a working atmosphere. Then, when I came from shift, I worked from home. But a month I work at home already, and I work with the girls, so we push each other, and it's not so boring. I would not have made it alone. It's very boring. Got it? How fast did you become a super chatter? Basically, as soon as I began working as a chatter, I started to make good money. Great. How do you set yourself for work? How do you create a working atmosphere? Most important thing is to sleep well. You need to have a fresh head. Music also helps. I bought myself a music box, turn on music and just chill. And where does work get more interesting for you? Where do you get more productive, in the office or at home, and why? I actually don't work at home on purpose. There are a lot of guys in our office who won't take a day off, or those who work from home a lot. Of course, they make a lot of money, but I'm against that. I think one needs rest, so I work home in the office, and I rest at home. I try to not turn on the computer at home. Okay. And how are you setting yourself up to work on large checks? Do you have any rituals? Of course, if I really want to buy something, I need to start saving money. And so, like, I need to save on home repairs, so I need to work. I need to work a lot, and that's it. The main thing is motivation. Everyone's motivated by different things: money, children, family. Everyone has their own reasons. What's the most expensive thing you've bought on your salary? I haven't bought it yet, but I'm planning to. In 2 weeks, I plan to spend more than $3,000 on one big purchase. Won't you tell me what it will be? No, I don't want to. Okay. And what about meetings? What if it's not the profile of a girl who's ready to meet him? Well, not gonna lie, I pushed it to the limit. To the last day. I had a lot of men flying in, and I extended the meet as much as possible. They came up to meet me. I said that I was waiting for you for an hour. You didn't meet me. Near the Opera Theater, for example. I say I was sitting near the fountain. He says, I was waiting near the theater entrance. And I say, didn't you know that you're supposed to meet people near the fountain? And I was doing stuff like that to get out of this. Or recently I said, I'm in a hospital in Germany. And they're installing a metal pipe in my leg, and it's really bad. And if a client says, you're lying to me, I just say, I feel very bad, and you're not helping my condition right now. Okay, got it. And after that, what is the final straw and conversation was over? No. They were still talking to you? Yeah, they were still talking. What about meetings? If a man wants to meet with you? Honestly, I haven't been in such situations yet when a man has already arrived or is about to arrive because summer is just the beginning and as if the season of these meetings is only just beginning. So often you can say like, I'm leaving urgently, I have a sick grandmother. Well, banal, typical problems of ordinary citizens all over the world. They know that this can't happen to anyone. You say, I have a sick grandmother. And they can't say, you're lying to me because you have a sick grandmother. How can I not believe me? We've been communicating for so long, you don't believe me. That's it, I'm offended. And he apologizes through gifts. Yeah, with gifts, it's happened as well. The most important thing is to try and just keep trying. Till you keep trying, you don't know what scheme is yours and what really works for you. Nastya, I know that you have a husband. Do you apply these schemes in real life? Fortunately, I don't need to resort to this method because I'm with my husband for quite a long time. And he knows perfectly well what I want. I tell him directly through hints. I don't say that I'm your lady, give me a bouquet or something like that. Thankfully, it's okay. How do you manage to combine work and personal relationships? Fortunately, we work together, and so it helps a lot because we go to work together at night. We don't have to worry or make deals. Yeah. How about you stay at work a little longer because I want to see you home. I'm leaving in the afternoon or in the morning. So we're working together and really unites us. When you come to a new team, for example, with a friend or a boyfriend or girlfriend. But these are rare cases when everyone is making friends with each other or starts new relationships, just like any young team. What was the most ridiculous case in communication with a man? The most ridiculous case is when there's a lot of work, a lot of chats, and you write some huge story, then accidentally send that message to the wrong man. What was the reaction like? What did you write? Who you were writing this to? And I'm like, look, you don't respond to me. How can I get your attention another way? So there was a situation like that, and I panicked. Well, that was beginning my work. But thankfully, it's all good now. Good. Okay. What was the most awkward moment when texting? Not many awkward moments really, but there was an interesting moment when the girl who really meets with clients went on a date and sent me photos of that date, but not of a man, just of a gift that he gave her. And later that day I logged on his chat and man writes, "You're a bad person, why didn't you show up on a date?" I don't understand what's going on. I write to administrator. He writes the girl. She says that she was on a date and everything's cool. And later the man texts me, "Oh, I'm sorry, I confused you with another girl. Another Vika." So he set up 2 meetings in one day. What a bad man.
Подлец.
Name examples of your most successful invites. Well,
Ну,
for example,
я
really like the invites on my page that are related to my tattoo.
связанный с моей татуировкой. Я
I ask if you saw
видел ли ты, как
the anchor pierces
на моем бедре?
the bud on my hip. Wow,
Сильно. Очень
that's brutal.
спрашивают,
And they ask, what is it about? What is it? Because in my photos you can hardly see any tattoos. And they may become interested. And the chat will go on. Or you can ask a man why all my friends know you here. This is a very, kind of just work example of invitation to chat. But you need to be very careful with this invite because not every translator knows how to properly continue and open this topic up because he can get confused or just get lost. What invites were the most useful in your opinion? Can you give me a child? 14 years old is too early. Also, an interesting invite. Guess why girls are chatting here? Guys actually understand why girls are here, more or less, but they're just suckers in life, so they just continue to chat here with the girls, and we can talk about this topic a lot. What's your favorite invite? I don't know, I can't remember. My favorite invite is my daughters are also here on the website. Yeah, this is, yeah. Yeah. Well, 1 second. My favorite invite is my daughters are here on the website as well. So I put this invite on older women. You can put, I have a daughter this age on her profile. And you combine that with some profile of a younger girl. You said that you live with a girlfriend. And how do you manage to combine work and personal relationships? Isn't she jealous? Aren't you? No, everything's alright. Aren't you jealous? No, it's okay. I made my own profile on a dating site and will be there on camera scamming grandmas. Okay, got it. What is the easiest way to get gifts from a man? Easiest way for me, I had a gift within like 10 seconds. Man comes in and he says he's a slave and his duty is to bring gifts. I say, well, then give me a gift then. And the most interesting thing, there was a girl who refused gifts. So I say, well, bro, thing is, I cannot receive gifts, but my friend can. Here's her ID, give her gifts. I'm waiting. Genius, and that's all. Good, it's cool. I said, what's the easiest way to get a gift from men? Here are two options. Either you're lucky and he sends you a gift in the first half an hour of the chat with him, because you're talking about, okay, oh my god, I'm so tired of all the men, he only wants to chat, I want to go communicate out of sight of chat already.
вне сайта.
And
И
again,
рассказываешь схему.
you tell the same scheme that you can be done only through a gift.
Они присылают
They send you flowers, you get your percentages accumulating, everything's cool, everything's fine.
Но это
But that works really rarely.
нужно именно
You need to seize the moment,
момент и вот
so you can't rely on that. Or communicate with permanent clients when you initially choose what kind of gift you want to get from him. What do you want to take? For example, let's take the Apple Watch. That are on the site, you can get a good percentage from them, and in fact, you can make a great, reason why you need them, or some problem happened to them. But before that, 1 or 2 weeks earlier, you need to slowly introduce these words. Apple Watch, Apple Watch. Program him into dialogue with him. Yes, you should remember this and have it in his mind. They help me with my morning runs. I have some troubles with my Apple Watch. I have troubles with my heart. They help me measure my heart rate and so on. They're obsessed with these healthy things. Like, this is telling me, and I do this for the week and a half. This is my example. And just like a week or so, talk about this. And then one day you're like, oh my God, some nightmare happened. I was walking home, carrying a bag of meat in my hands, and I was attacked by a dog. She bit my hand, but fortunately she bit through my watch. Plus, you send him the photo of the broken watch, and he's like, honey, I understand. This is so important to you. Okay, I'll send you this gift to you. It worked like 2-3 times for me. The main thing is to let him know that this thing is important to you and you already have it, and it's good to have some photo confirmation. Because it's really, because I really had those watch and they're really broken, and the story is based on real events. So this wasn't difficult. And I'm sure that every person, every translator had some situations in life that can be implemented, and it should be done. You should try to do that. This is my kind of working scheme that I use, and it works out well. Great. How many profiles do you have, and what is your favorite, and why? I have 8 profiles. That is a syndicate restriction. Before that, when I was just starting out, I had 18 profiles. I was achieving results with quantity, but now I do so with quality. I have a profile of 30-something woman. She's really going to dates in Odessa, so you don't have to lie like, yeah, I love you, I will meet you. So you just say a real time and day. Man flies over, you tell the girl the day and hour, show her the photo, and she goes to a meeting. Is it your favorite profile? Yeah. She also goes on camera, so that's also a huge bonus. Men see that she's real, that she's actually ready to meet. So it happens like that. How many questionnaires do you have, and is there a favorite one? I have 3 questionnaires right now, and mine is my favorite. It brings me the most money. It's understandable because I can establish contact with the person using a camera, see that he looked into my eyes, at some point can cry or laugh. If he says something funny, it'll be like, haha, it's so funny, sweetheart. And they really enjoy it. They like it when there's delight and the maximum number of emotions and maximum range of these colors. And I can show more of that on camera, more on my behalf than on behalf of some other girl. So, you earn the most with your own questionnaire. Yes, but I also have this questionnaire of the other girl. She's quite older, that is the age of 35 or more. And since most of the men on this website are adults, they're looking for an older woman. So the work gets easier, so to speak. How did you get used to night shifts? Was there a lot of coffee? Energetic drinks? Still drink a lot of coffee? Such a part of work that can't leave me anywhere. Not everyone is drowning themselves in coffee or energy drinks, but well, night shifts are hard. I don't know. Anyway, one can get used to anything, and if you know that you're motivated by money, or you know what are you going to this work, you can overcome this, and it's all. You'll be just like a vampire. You'll be sleeping at the day, working at night, and try to avoid sunlight like that. And the day will not be as important to you. And well, we already fell in love with the night. It's already hot for us at day. Everything is perfect at night. Far less people, less traffic, everything's cool. Did you take it a long time to adjust? Well, probably still not used to this, because when it's a weekend, you don't go to sleep after work at 8 in the morning. You do your own business in the weekend, go to sleep at 8, 9 p.m., sleep all night, then you sleep all night in the weekend. Then you wake up at 6 at 7, but you can't sleep anymore, and you need to go to work in the evening because it's a work day, and you're not on schedule anymore. But you can get used to this too. What do you say to your constant man on a meeting? Where's my MacBook? Did you have more income there? Actually, it was the same. Same websites, but in Syndicate, I had more profiles. In a different agency, I had 4 profiles, but all of them are girls who can appear on camera. You got it? And what's the most important advice we can give to beginners? Don't be sad if it doesn't work at the very beginning. And you make just, 20, 30 bucks first day. My first day, I only made $27, but I improved and I achieved what I wanted in the end. And don't be silent if you want more profiles, if you want to work more. Don't be afraid. Talk to the administrator, don't be shy. What's the most expensive gift that you have ever received using this method? Just, 200 USD worth of flowers, but I know some other guys from the agency made iPhones and more, so it's all within your hands. Go ahead.